Hello everyone, this is Sarah, and today we will be talking about myths and fables. In our lives, we've all probably heard of many myths and even more retellings of them. Ever since before the 16th century, storytellers have been creating these imaginary tales. Kings and princesses, talking animals, happy endings, and everyday objects as magical elements are all hallmarks of these mystical stories. Fable writing and fairy tales are unique in how they test a creative mind, with your own characters and plot, and many will teach us morals or lessons. Some myths attempt to explain natural occurrences bound within the walls of fiction. Today, we will give you pointers on how to write one. When writing, keep in mind some of the key characteristics of a story. Who is the protagonist or main character of your story? What does this main character want, and what is getting in the main character's way? Is it the villain? In this case, what does the villain want, and what aspect of that desire conflicts with the main character's wants? You should also think about the setting and plot of the story. You want the setting to be easily pictured in the reader's head, and also affect the mood of your story, unless an obscure setting serves your story better in some way. And you want the plot to be interesting, in order to draw in the reader. Also, what is this world like? Is there magic? And what rules does this magic have? Lastly, what message will your story convey? What morals will it teach, or what will it attempt to explain? Some common ways to start a fairy tale are: once upon a time, long ago, there once was, etc. Starting with a question could also help when retelling a fairy tale to make it sound more contemporary. After this opening sentence, you could begin with an opening paragraph that introduces the setting and the important characters. Close after, you should incorporate a problem and introduce some risks to the story. Then begin the rising action and build until the story reaches its climax. Write the falling action and finally the solution. End with the invoking of a lesson learned. Remember that this plot could go whichever way you wish it to. Famous fairy tales like Cinderella, Jack and the Beanstalk, The Three Little Pigs, Goldilocks, and many others come in all shapes and sizes. Embrace your own style and your own authentic way of storytelling. Now try writing a myth or fable of your own. Some prompts you can follow are: why is the sky blue? Why is there day and night? Why should you never judge a book by its cover? In fiction, the world, plot, and characters are your own to create and manipulate as you wish. Use them well, and remember that your imagination has no bounds.